What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about the ASVAB, the Armed Forces Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, and that's just a long saying for the test that's going to, 1, get you into the military branch of your choice, and 2, get you the job you want. So very important video. I know a lot of my subscribers are just joining the military, interested in joining the military, and if you're already in the military, this is for you too, because you can always increase your ASVAB score, which will get you into other jobs if you don't like the job you're in. But before we start talking about the ASVAB, I know a lot of you know about the ASVAB and know everything about it, and you just want the study hints, tips, and tricks. So here it is. In the description, you're going to find a download link for the WhipSmart app. Essentially, it's an on-the-go app where you can study the ASVAB, but it has a formatting just like the ASVAB test you'll take at MEPS. They can break it down in topics for you, or you can do the random generator and it'll do a comprehensive quiz over everything. It's the study method that everyone I know uses for advancement, so it's pretty cool that someone finally made an app using that type of formula for the ASVAB. Because a lot of times you find these weird ASVAB sites and they're pretty much just, they're not good. So if you guys download this, I guarantee you guys, you're gonna have better scores than you did. Plus it's free, so you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't download it. But for those of you stuck around and you don't know what the ASVAB is, so basically it's a baseline test you're gonna take. I took mine in high school, which is preferred because a lot of the questions you're gonna get are around the junior or senior year of your high school year in terms of math for the most part, which is a lot of people's hardest part. But let me read you off the baselines. So to join with a high school diploma in the Army, you need a 31, Marine Corps 32, Air Force 36, Navy 35, Coast Guard 40. Now, let me tell you something, those are minimums. Doesn't mean they gotta give you a contract. So you want your ASVAB score to be a lot higher than that to be competitive, especially if it's closed off branch or a closed off rate that you want. And this test, really, it's not so much the smartest people in the world, it's the most repetitive practice people, specifically to the knowledge that you need to know. You need to regurgitate the knowledge, which is again why I'm stressing this app. Makes it a lot easier to do that, to learn from it. By clicking through the multiple choice, give it like 15 minutes whenever you have free time. I guarantee you the next time you come around and do the comprehensive quiz, you're gonna see questions that you've seen before and be able to just answer it off the top of your head. Now, how the ASVAB affects you. Say you wanna be a corpsman, like myself, medical field in the Navy. If you don't score high enough in the science and math portion of your ASVAB, you won't even qualify to be a corpsman. If you don't score high enough in the science and math section, you aren't even competitive to be a corpsman because other people want to be corpsmen. Do you know what I'm getting at? Do you guys get what I'm getting at? I feel bad sometimes because a lot of people will hit me up on the DM and they'll be like, hey, you know, is this job good? You know, I didn't really want it, but that's all they had. And I mean, you guys didn't do anything wrong, obviously, but you wouldn't have been limited to such little options, right? And you wouldn't be asking me, hey, is this job good? If your ASVAB score would have been a lot higher. Those dudes that are scoring in the 90, you know, in the 80s and high 70s, they don't just get one option. They have multiple options and they can, you know, shop around with recruiters. Any branch would want someone with a very high ASVAB. Even for your future, your ASVAB follows you. So say you want an officer commissioning program, right? They take your ASVAB into account. I'm not lying to you. You could have, you know, 4.0 on your college transcripts, and then it says your ASVAB is low 30s, right? 37, whatever, the minimum to get in. They're gonna weigh that in account. So you're up against another dude, you guys both have the same GPA in college, and it's like, this guy had a low ASVAB. On paper, you don't look as smart as the other guy. So it's very, very important. Start off your career right, get a high ASVAB. It's one test and done. You only gotta worry about it once. Do it right. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I'll answer them for you. See you guys on the next video.